Philip II was born in Valladolid, Spain, in 1527. He was the son of Charles V, who was the leader of the Holy Roman Empire, who left the throne to his son Philip. As king, Philip created an empire made up of kingdoms of Castile, Aragon, Navarra, Portugal, Naples, and Sicily. During his reign, Spain reached its highest point and entered into somewhat of a golden age. A legacy of visual arts, literature, and music flourished during this time. He also faced some of the toughest times of Spain's history. His father left him a debt of $36 million, and Philip was unable to secure a stable economy during his rule. Spain was a huge power during this decade and proved to be one of the strongest Western European powers. Philip also married many different women strategically, like Mary Tudor of England, which he hoped would elevate his ranking. He also married Maria Manuela of Portugal, Elizabeth of Valois, and Anne of Austria. Philip led the Spanish Armada, which was a fleet of ships that sailed to England to try and defeat Protestantism for good. He was not fully successful in destroying it, but prevented it from spreading even farther throughout Europe. In 1527, Philip was born. In 1554, he remarries to Mary I of England. In 1556, he is finally crowned King of Spain. In 1567, he sends an army to put down Protestants in the Netherlands. And in 1571, he exiles Christianized Muslims from Spain. These were both things to try and stop the spreading of Protestantism. In 1588, he started the Spanish Armada, and in 1598, he died a painful death. The map below is the map of Philip's Spanish Empire, which grew over many continents. Change in continuity. One thing that continued throughout Charles V's and Philip's rule is that they both had a sense of a strong military leader. Philip stayed strong and led his army. Charles had been a dominant figure in the military, and Philip made sure he fulfilled his duties as well. One thing he changed for the better was by building an even larger empire and reaching a golden age for the country. He also started an anti-Protestant movement called the Spanish Armada, which did not quite turn out as well, ending in defeat. Something that continued also was the debt that Charles V left him. Because he could not fix this, Philip went into bankruptcy 3 times during his reign. Another thing he continued was the defending and reforming of the Catholic Church. Philip was a true Catholic and believed that the Church should strengthen itself and not let the Protestants take over. I believe that Philip truly made history, and history did not make Philip. He was able to take an initiative in stopping Protestantism, whether it was successful or not. He was able to reestablish Catholicism in many countries after years of others trying to destroy it and weaken the Catholic Church. He revolted against England and the Armada in order to stop the spreading of Protestantism. Finally, he truly changed history in Spain during his reign, when colonizing and exploring new lands on almost every continent and building his empire, as well as leading Spain into a golden age. Philip played a huge role in modern European history. He was one of the main leaders to stop Protestantism and keep the Catholic Church alive. He truly served as one of the most powerful European monarchs of his time. The end.